What's up, everybody? APOC here. We're going to try doing all the gaming recap in the living room instead of in the garage out there. So, it was a pretty bad week this week. The kid and I, we kind of went, I don't know, about 30 minutes or so out of the area instead of garage sailing in our normal area. That turned out to be a really bad choice. We went around garage sailing on Sunday just because we had a really bad day on Saturday. And talking with people on Sunday, they had sold a lot of good stuff. A lot of Super NES and Nintendo systems and bundles were sold on Saturday, just within a few minutes of my house. So, hindsight, we probably shouldn't have gone out of the area, but it is what it is. It was a slow weekend, as you can see. I got a few things back here. We'll kind of go over each one of them here. Not all this is garage sale, only a couple things is garage sale. The rest of it's thrift store finds, and I don't think we have anything else. Yeah, just pretty much garage sale and thrift store finds. Just kind of a few of the singles. I got this late last week. Another player's guide for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I'm actually playing Pearl right now, so this actually was a pretty good find. It was $5. But that's not too bad. Actually had the game to Guitar Hero on tour for the DS, but I didn't have the little adapter that you actually need to play the game. It does not have the pick, but it was only $1.99 at the thrift store. So I brought it home, took it all apart, cleaned it up. I've actually been kind of playing that as well as the Pokemon Pearl too, so, but for $2 that wasn't too bad. Got these, we'll save those. The couple things I got this weekend garage sailing on Saturday. Yeah, this was a Saturday find. Went up and asked if they had any video games, and I ran down the list of all the stuff that you normally ask for. He had this sitting there. It looked like he bought storage units or something. He had no idea what it was. The open button did stick, so I actually tore it apart, fixed the open button. That was about as extent of cleaning as I did. I cleaned the top of it, got all the dust off of it, but I'm not taking these whole things apart. These GameCubes have 1.5 million pieces, but it's all clean. Got this for $2, so that was a pretty good find. Same garage sale. He did have a few video games there. I asked if he had any GameCube games to go with the system. He didn't, but he did have Battlefront 2 for the PSP. Is complete. Got that for $1. So that was a pretty good find. And then, yeah, that was pretty much all I found on Saturday. It was a really bad day. So we went out Sunday since I didn't have a good day on Saturday. Went out for a few hours Sunday just to see if I might be able to find anything. And Sunday was a better day than Saturday, I think, but all in all, it was still is what it is. This was the first garage sale we went to on Sunday. This was the garage sale, oddly enough, that had the Super Nintendo lot that I missed out on that was like a mile from my house, so I was actually pretty bummed about that. They did have these couple games left for the Xbox, Burnout 3 Takedown and X-Men Legends 2 Rise of the Apocalypse. Both complete. Discs are in great shape. Sunday, pulled up and they had one of those garage sales that were in the backyard. You kind of pull out on the street and then walk around the house and go into the backyard. So we walked into the backyard and it was two ladies who were probably easily in their mid-80s just sitting there, and they were actually trying on ties and stuff, so it was pretty funny. We looked through the garage sale and then I kind of walked up to them and was like, hey, do you guys got any video games or anything? You know, Game Boy, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and one of the ladies is like, no, we don't have anything that's like that. And the other one, the one that it was her house, she's like, I actually have an old Game Boy. Hang on one sec. So she runs inside and she comes back out and she's got one of the old original brick Game Boys. And she had two games, Super Mario Land 2 and Kirby's Dream Land. I popped open the back. The Game Boy itself looked great. It looked like it had never been touched. It was sitting in a case for the last 20 years. But when they did put it in the case, they left the batteries in the back, corroded up the entire back. So when I pop open the battery case, it's all corroded in there. And I'm like, oh, look at this. I'm going to have to clean it up. You know, do you think I can maybe get both games in the system for like $5? And she's like, well, you know, I think I can clean this. It's like, oh, okay. Well, would you take $5 for both games? And she goes, well, I'd like to keep one game with the system. So why don't you pick which one you want out of the two games that are here. And I'll give it to you for $2. So I picked out Kirby's Dream Land. I already have Super Mario Land 2. So here's Kirby's Dream Land. It's in great shape. It's probably never been played, or if it has, it's rarely been played. It's in perfect shape. So I picked up that for $2. The only other thing I found on Sunday, actually it was the last garage sale, I found a couple memory cards for the GameCube. That one's the 4x 4 times memory card for the Memory Cube. It's a third-party memory card. Also, this one too. This is the one time. Come out of there, maybe. But this one's brand new. Still has the case and the little sticker that goes on it for the GameCube. Didn't have any GameCube games. They said they already sold all the GameCube games. This is probably like, I don't know, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon when I was on my way home. They did have a few random cords with it. DSI charger. And then they also had a third-party 6-foot GameCube controller extension. These things are always good. So I picked up both memory cards and both cables for $5. So that wasn't too bad. A few things to throw in with the bundle when I sell the GameCube and stuff, so that's pretty cool. So that was it for Saturday and Sunday. Pretty meek. Oddly enough, today's Monday, I did find quite a bit of stuff at the Goodwill. Went on my break at lunch right when the Goodwill opened at 9 and found a few games. Nothing spectacular. Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. It says $6.99 on it. It's not focusing. $6.99 on it. It is complete. Disc is in great shape. And all red tags today were $1.79. So I got that for $1.79. Also Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2. Also complete. Discs in great shape. And this one I'm actually kind of excited to try. It looks like a pretty sweet game. I don't know, I'll have to test it out for to play it. It's XCOM Enemy Unknown. This one says $9.99 on it, but of course, red tag, so it was $1.79. And then the GameCube, when I found it at the garage sale, didn't have any cables, didn't have a power cable, didn't have an AV cable. I already have a GameCube, so I was going to go ahead and flip this, but kind of hard to sell when it doesn't have the AV and power cable. After I got done picking these games up, I went over to the electronics section where I always look to see if they have any cords or nothing. There was a GameCube sitting there, a black one. They wanted $40 on it, but it also had both cables attached to it. Neither one's got a sticker. The GameCube didn't say, sometimes they say like ×3, like there's 3 pieces to the set. Didn't say anything like that, so I just plucked these off the GameCube that was there and went up and paid. And the guy's looking over them. He's like, oh yeah, these don't have stickers, so random cables, 99 cents. So I got both the power cable and the AV cable for $2. So we'll put that with the GameCube and go ahead and finish selling that off. At home, actually, I have a purple GameCube controller extra and one of the GameCube cord extensions that's actually purple as well too. So purple extension, purple GameCube controller, and purple system with all the hookups and the memory cards. See if I can't get $40 out of it or so. So that was pretty sweet. The last thing, I actually was stopping by on my way home at another Goodwill, since everything is $1.79 for red tags today. They had 2 Sony PlayStations, the PS1s there. It was $9, but $1.79 since it's a red tag day. Everything seems to be working pretty good with it. Looks like the open button sticks a little bit, yeah. But I'm gonna tear it apart and clean it up anyway. So, and they had a PS1 controller there, $6.99, but red tag $1.79. So both those for under $4. So that's pretty cool. Clean that up. I already got connections for them, so we'll bundle that up and flip that as well because I already have a PS1. But yeah, that was pretty much about it. It was a pretty bad weekend all around. Between both things, I ended up getting quite a few good finds, enough where I can flip and make some good money before the weekend. So yeah, it was everything I found Saturday, Sunday, and today on Monday. Not too bad. It was pretty slow. We probably hit, I don't know, maybe 40, 50 garage sales. So I mean, not too many. I'd like to hit a lot more than that, but it is what it is. There are slow weekends. It's supposed to be sunny again next weekend, so hopefully we have a better weekend than this weekend. I'm going to be doing another video this upcoming weekend or Monday, like I did today. I'd like it if you could drop a like on this video if you do like it, and a comment, as well as subscribe. I got 7 subscribers right now. Let's see if we can get like 10, maybe 10 by next week. And I also have in the links below my Facebook page, Apox Gaming Collection, where I post these videos. I also post the finds as I find them, garage selling on the weekends and stuff, plus other random game-related things and stuff like that. So if you could... Oh, one other thing. We got a little... Come here, QB. We got a little kitten this last weekend, too. My wife's precious cat that we've had for the last 10 years kind of passed away last Thursday. So on Sunday we went out and got our little kitten. Yeah, his name's QB, of course, after Naruto. So everybody loves a kitten. Yes. Okay, go play. She's only 7 weeks old, so we've been having fun playing with her too. Yeah, so that was about it. I'll see you guys next weekend. This is Apoc, and have fun garage sailing.